Hello, I'm just back from traveling last week with my wife, and we were going off together to present a training in Sweden. And this example is really just about love's healing, and it's something that happened in the airport. And so what was happening was we were flying to Stockholm, and there was a change in the arrival time of the plane, and I was arranged to meet a friend at a certain time, and so we were going to be late, and I'd told my friend in advance, but I had this thing in my mind that I cannot keep other people waiting. It's probably a belief from my childhood. I've probably heard it from my parents. It's not good to keep other people waiting. It's not really fair. And so when we got off the plane, I was rushing to get the luggage, and then we were going to have to walk from Terminal 2 in Stockholm Airport to Terminal 5 to meet my friend, and it's quite a walk, and there were some escalators, and we had a trolley, and at some point it became funny. My wife Katia was enjoying the airport, or wanted to enjoy it, and there I was wheeling the trolley really fast, looking over my shoulder, and she became progressively further and further behind, and at one point she actually stopped to take some photographs because there was some beautiful light on a wall and on a window, and then there was a bird song and beautiful walls with plants on them, and she was just enjoying being in Stockholm Airport, and she was even enjoying how smooth the floor was. And of course I was rushing to get to meet my friend and so I was not really able to enjoy the airport. But what I was able to do, as I was realizing that I was making a choice for fear, that belief you cannot keep other people waiting was causing some stress and anxiety for me. And yet I was holding on to it. But at the same time of holding on to it, I was kind of aware that love was going to teach me something. I was kind of open to healing that belief that was generating that painful feeling and anxiety for me. And I somehow realized that love was going to do something to help me heal it. So what we did is, with all that rushing, I probably would have saved about 10 minutes or maybe 15 if I was walking through the airport quietly, enjoying the surroundings and enjoying connecting to my wife. Instead, I was rushing ahead, wasn't really seeing what was happening around me. And so we arrived at the meeting point, and my friend's not there. And we're looking around for him. I'm searching on my mobile for his number, trying to call him up, sending him messages, going, we're at the point, are we at the right point? Are we at the right meeting point? And we were there for about 10 minutes, and then my wife wanted to do something, and she went off to do that. And so about after 15 minutes, my friend comes in the door, and he had to do something else. He had to leave a friend back into Stockholm in his car, and so he was delayed in meeting us. And of course I just laughed, because that was love's healing. I'd rushed and saved 10 or 15 minutes, and my friend was late 10 or 15 minutes. And if I'd just been walking through the airport, enjoying connecting to my wife, and the bird song that was there being played, and the beautiful wall of flowers, I would have been exactly on time. And so it was really just funny for me to see that love always has the situation sorted out for us, and all our mental constructs and beliefs and judgments and opinions all really just get in the way of what love has planned for us anyway. And of course, if we're able to let all those things go, then we're just being present in the moment for what is meant to happen. And I shared this story at the training in Sweden, where we were going to give the start of a 3-month facilitator training program, and the people who were participating really appreciated hearing Katia's point of view and my point of view of the story. And it was just one of those many stories that we brought into the training, where we bring real life situations in and make it so much more relevant to the participants. And I guess it's a vulnerability as well, which helps people see that we're really all learning to live and connect more with love in every moment of our lives. So I hope this story has been helpful for you, and just after this I'm going to show you a shot of the wall which I took on the way back through Stockholm, where I did take time to appreciate what was happening around me. Thank you. Bye for now. So here I am in front of the beautiful wall with the plants, and then you can probably hear the music in the background, which is the bird song in the background. And I totally missed this wall and the sounds the last time I was in Stockholm Airport, rushing to get to meet a friend.